What's going on, my Mongolian Sea Pirates? Today we're going to be learning about my Northwest amp of the Storm Shield. So if we go over to the Storm Shield, you guys will see there is an amp to the northwest. It is my B amp. We're going to go all the way over here from the northwest, and we're going to be talking about our north side of it. So the north side is a pretty weird amp, if I'm being honest, in terms of like where the husks spawn and how to trap it. But me and my friend Ruthless came up with this design, and I think it's pretty cool. So first, we're going to talk about our traps on what we're going to use for this amp. So we're going to be using ceiling electric fields. These are going to be element energy. They're going to be crit rating, reload speed, damage, crit damage, and increased building health. We're going to be using ceiling gas traps, I believe. With damage, crit rating, reload speed, durability. We're going to be using floor freeze traps with impact and knockback, reload speed, durability, reload speed, impact, knockback, increased building health. I don't think those are the correct rules for them. That's just what I have on there. I have floor launchers with 3 impact, 2 reload speed, and 1 durability. We have wall launchers with impact and knockback, 3 of those, 2 reload speed, 1 durability. We have wooden floor spikes with crit rating, crit damage, crit damage, and heals attached building health. Realistically, this is just used for snare, but that's just how I have them perked out. We're going to have ceiling drop traps, which are going to be crit rating, crit damage, durability, reload speed, durability. We're going to have ceiling zappers, which are going to be element energy, damage, crit rating, reload speed, durability. We're going to have sound walls with 2 reload speed, 3 durability, 1 effect duration. We're going to have tar pits with all durability, wall darts with crit rating, crit damage, crit rating, durability, increased building health. Realistically, I didn't actually like reperk these. They're just the way they came. So you could 100% perk these better. There's a wall dynamo, which is going to be crit rating, crit damage, reload speed, durability. And then there's going to be wall lights, which are going to be 2 reload speed, 1 impact, 2 durability, and effect duration. And that should cover all the traps in it. So let's go through the pathing of the tunnel. So husks, this is weird spawning for the husks, but husks are going to spawn on this big little thumb-shaped thing. They're going to spawn over here onto this ridge. And they're going to spawn down here, near this little tornado, and they're going to go up this ridge right here. They're going to go up this little ridge over here. They're going to spawn up here. And they're going to go down this right side. And then these husks over here are going to walk all the way down here, and they're going to drop into the tunnel. So there's 2 components. There's 3 tunnels into this. There's a left side tunnel, a right side tunnel, and an above tunnel. So the husks that spawn over here will start off with it. This is a 3, I think it's 3. No, it's 4 tiles long and 2 tiles wide. But we'll show you the tunnel layout real quick. So we have wall launchers pushing them off to the side from here. We have wall launchers pushing them off onto like a floating tunnel. We have a wall launcher pushing him back to spawn. We have our own man-made ramp with a wall light here. Since we have this edited floor piece right here, this is going to stagger them off and onto this little natural platform we made. We're going to go up here. We're going to have a wall launcher shooting them back onto this ramp and down there. We're going to have a wall launcher shooting them all the way back to the end of this recycler with a floor launcher as well shooting them back down here. We're going to have a wall launcher pushing them off into this wall and then onto this tar pit, and then which is going to send them back to the spawn. We're going to have a wall launcher and a floor launcher pushing them off and down into the right tunnel that's below. We have a wall launcher with an edited floor tile, so this is for smashers and melee to kill them. If they get to this point, this edited floor tile and these little things will make them walk to the right here. They'll take 1 step, 2 step after getting staggered, and they'll hit these 2 ceiling zappers and into this broadside tunnel with a wall dart and tar pit. They're going to drop down here, and then they're going to go into our bottom tunnel. So, I mean, that's a lot to take in for that above tunnel. And we'll go over it a little more depthly in a second. So the right tunnel, which is going to be from this natural spawn on the bottom, we're going to go up and through here. The husks are going to go path up this ramp. We're going to have sound walls to take off propane and a wooden floor spike. Sound walls again, a tar pit, and then a gas trap. We're going to have a tar pit after that with the wall lights, a ceiling gas trap, and a wall launcher that's going to send them all the way back. Realistically, we can do more with this. This was made before the 12.0 change, but it still works fantastic, so I've kept it the same as it is. But we're going to have an edited wall piece here. We're going to have a broadside tunnel with ceiling drop traps that drop down this ramp. We're going to have a broadside tunnel right here. We're going to go straight. There's going to be a tar pit. There's going to be a wall light to the left, and there's going to be a wall launcher that's going to send it back down this ramp. As we take a right, there's going to be a tar pit, 2 broadsides, and a ceiling zapper to kill anything that big that's already gotten past all this. Okay? And then we're going to go through our left tunnel. So our left tunnel is down here. This is going to be... I need to upgrade some of this stuff, lol. So they're going to come up here. They're going to hit a wall launcher that's going to send them back all the way back here just for a little bit of a stall. And a wall launcher and a sound wall. There's going to be another wall launcher on this natural ramp that's going to send them all the way back to spawn. They're going to come up here. There's going to be a sound wall, and there's going to be a wall launcher that sends them back down the ramp. There's going to be a wooden floor spike, a sound wall, and a wall launcher pushing them back here to chain launch them back down. If we take a left, there's going to be a sound wall, a wall launcher, shooting them back that way. If we go straight, there's going to be a wall launcher and a wooden floor spike here. So we're literally just trying to chain launch all the husks back to spawn. That's what's happening right here. As we take a right, there's going to be a sound wall, a wall launcher, shooting all the husks over here into this sound wall, or into this wall launcher, which is to the left of this one. So they're going to have to walk all the way back through here, and then get hit by it again, and potentially get hit and chain launched back all the way back to spawn. And then this wall launcher is going to send it back here, which has a sound wall, and wooden floor spikes. To the left of that, this is for, whatchamacallit, A-amp. Our little sinkhole amp, there'll be husks that spawn really weirdly and they'll come through here. So we just have 2 dynamos, a ceiling electric field, and tar pit to just nuke them down. But as we come up through here, there's going to be a ceiling electric field. Realistically, I should change that out. This was also made before the trap changes. We can put a ceiling drop trap here, and it's going to stun and knock back the husks all the way back down the hill. But right now, that's a ceiling zapper, as well as this one's a ceiling electric field. They're going to come up to the left of this trap tunnel. They're going to hit a ceiling drop trap that knocks them back down the hill. There's going to be a broadside wall dart. As they come up here, there's going to be a tar pit with a wall launcher sending them all the way over here. 3 modular tiles worth of that. And then there's going to be an edited wall piece right here. So we can stagger smashers down to here, and then they're going to walk all the way back up this ramp. And these are just ceiling electric fields on top of these ceilings, and there's tar pits lining the floors with 3 times wall launchers. So that should be like a general overview of the tunnels. We're going to go over the traps one more time on this right side tunnel, just so you guys can figure out how to build it. So we're going to go like step by step on how to build this tunnel over here, because there's no way you guys are going to get, just based off that tunnel right there, on how to build this. So to start off, we're going to place this wall piece and a floor piece. So this wall piece and the floor piece, that's going to be a wall launcher. That's going to be a floor spike. It's going to be 2 tiles from the end, and that's going to be placed. So to the east of that, we're going to place a ramp with a wall spike with healing attached onto it. And this is gonna serve as our little like ramp and pathway for them to come back up here. So we're gonna attach a floor to that, another floor, and another floor. So 3 floors attached to the end of this ramp. There's gonna be a 1, 2, 3 walls like attached to those floor pieces. And on the first 2, they're gonna go up 1, 2, 3. In this little shape. So on this first floor, we're going to go 1 tile up, 2 tile up, and then off to the left, there's going to be another tile. And then for the second tile, there's going to be 3 walls up. Attached to those walls behind here, you can use this point as your reference. So it's going to be 1 tile over and then 1 tile out. There's going to be a wall launcher here and a wall launcher here. This is going to send them off all the way back there and have to walk all the way back up through the south, through the bottom tunnel. So as we come over here, there's going to be a whatever this is, a ceiling tile above. There's going to be another ceiling tile above the wall launcher. We're going to go off to the south. There's going to be an edited floor tile with the two pieces taken out to the north. There's going to be a sound wall to the right on a wall, and then there's going to be a wall behind this wall launcher with a wall launcher on it. So that's going to send them all the way back to spawn. Then a floor tile above it. To the left of this, we're going to have a wooden floor spike with a wall light to the right of it with a wall there. As we come up, there's going to be another wall with a wall launcher, a 3x impact, 2x reload. Then there's going to be a wall to its right and a ceiling tile above. Connected to that, since we want the husks to end up on our natural ramp, or our man-made ramp down here, we're going to have a ceiling tile, or not a ceiling tile, a ramp tile backwards. So if we flip our ramps, it's going to be backwards. And it's going to be connected to that ceiling tile. And this is going to drop them down to this little man-made ramp. So as we come up, there's going to be another floor tile. There's going to be a wall launcher shooting them back into another flipped around ramp attached to our ceiling tile. And that's going to attach to those walls we placed earlier. We're going to go over to the east again. There's going to be a floor launcher now with a ramp tile above it. The ramp's going to be attached to a flipped around ramp to the three high walls that we had earlier. This is going to boop them up top. They're going to hit down there and they're going to land here. So then we're going to have a wall launcher that also sends them all the way back here if they don't get hit by this floor launcher. As we keep on going, there's going to be a ceiling tile with a wall launcher and these edited like wall tiles that are going to be quarter walls, and you guys can use that edit right there. As they go along, this is going to be a stagger recycler, so they're going to get snared by this wooden floor spike. The smashers are going to get knocked down here, and they're going to be a tar pit with a wall launcher here. If they don't get booped off by this, if they're not on the left side, they're going to walk all the way down here with another floor down here. And there's another stagger recycler that's going to knock them down with a wall launcher here, 3x wall launcher. If we come back up here, there's going to be a wall launcher with a 4x impact floor launcher hitting them into a ramp tile. Then there's going to be a floor tile, and then there's going to be a backwards ramp tile and two walls that are going to be hitting them down into that bottom tunnel. There's also going to be walls right here so they don't go flying wonkily and end up on the natural terrain over there to the left. We're going to have a wall right here. We're going to have an edited floor tile with the two tiles to the west edited out. And two quarter walls right here. With a wall launcher and a wall right here. A ceiling tile with a ceiling zapper. This is going to be our timeout room. So it's going to be a wall or a floor down here. Two walls on the sides. And then a wall facing this way with a wall dart on it. And then they're going to drop down into this tunnel with a broadside tunnel. I know that's a little bit confusing. We're gonna go over the block off next to see how this tunnel actually makes it and how they're not gonna break through this left side. So behind that wall launcher we had placed earlier, so if we edit this, you'll see that's our edited floor tile with a wall launcher. Behind that there's gonna be a ramp with an edited floor piece underneath it. So if you guys can see that, the edited floor piece has the north tiles taken out. There's gonna be a wall, another ramp, and then another edited floor piece block off right there. This is gonna provide a lot of layers and enough layers that we need to get them to go the way we want. So, and then there's gonna be another wall behind that. We can't build on any of these tiles right here. It's really frustrating. But as we come back here, we're going to find our ceiling drop trap tunnel from the last video. Go check that out if you guys haven't already. We built the west side. This is gonna have a wall here and a wall here that are gonna be attached to that tunnel. As well as we're going to have a little bit of a 2x1 recycler here in case shit goes really wrong with this. I'm going to be real with y'all, chat, and whoever else is watching this video. This should be sufficient, but weird things happen in Endurance, man. So if they do break through that, there's going to be a little ceiling electric field, and wall launchers and tar pits to take care of the husks if they do get through that. Which they won't. They haven't yet. But this is just a precaution. So the other block off we're going to talk about is behind this recycler over here. So if we're looking at this wall launcher recycler that's next to this little natural ramp, behind it are going to be half sandwiches facing the northeast. There's going to be 3 of them. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be behind each wall launcher. If we look at this, there's going to be a double natural ramp where this wall launcher is. So we're going to have this wall launcher in the left tunnel. There's going to be a wall launcher right here, and behind this is going to be a floor tile and an edited and a cone piece. That's just unedited. This is going to just provide layering so they don't walk right here and beat through all this block off. And realistically, that should be about it for the block off outside this block off over here. So when they get staggered or cycled down here, there's a natural ramp to the south. We just have a 2 walls, 2 floor pieces underneath this cone. We have 2 cones on top of that, 2 wall pieces, and then 2 floors. And that should prevent them from going up this natural ramp and then going to your amplifier straight, and they have to walk around this little natural ramp and come back up. But that should be the block off for it. Next, we'll talk about the lobber shield. So the lobber shield's pretty integrated into this. Like a lot of this already uses the lobber shield. So if we notice, all of this stuff is covered ceiling wise, and they have all these little ramps and pieces and everything that's going to knock them back down there. But there's like really one main lobber shield. So we're going to start at this little ridge tile. There's going to be 1 tile right here and then 2 tiles. So this is going to attach our lobber shield. This tile is going to connect. I believe we're going to go 1 tile up, and then we're going to have a floor tile connected to it. Then there's going to be 1 tile up, and then there's going to be 2 tiles out here with ceiling, with like little floor pieces. To the right of this, we're going to go 1 tile over from this tile we placed. There's going to be a ceiling tile and a ceiling tile, so there's 2 ceiling tiles here. Then there's going to be a lobber shield attached to this, so we're going to go up 1, we're going to go up 2, and then we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to go over 6. So it's a 2x6 grid of ramps. As we go up, there's going to be like ceiling tiles attached to it. So there's going to be a 4x2 grid up here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be a 4x2 grid of ceiling tiles up here. So also, as well as there's going to be these floor tiles that are going to be attached all the way down here, and there's going to be 1 to the right of this ramp. As we drop down here, attached to each of these little floor pieces, so starting from the end, there's going to be 1. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4 wall tiles preventing the husks from dropping down right here. But that should be all the lobber shield and everything. So we'll go through the tunnels one more time just to make sure you guys got them, but that should be everything about this tunnel. I know it's going to be a long video, just frankly, this amp's pretty complex in terms of the building, but we're going to get it. So we have this tunnel on the top right. There's going to be wall launchers sending them back all the way off to this ridge. There's going to be a wall launcher pushing them down our own man-made ramp and walkway. There's going to be a wall launcher and sound wall sending them all the way back to spawn. There's going to be a stagger recycler with the wall light sending them back onto our own man-made ramp. There's going to be an edited floor wall tiles and a stagger recycler shooting them down onto our man-made ramp. There's going to be a wall launcher sending them back and a floor launcher sending them up into these ramp tiles to send them back down to our into our man-made ramp. We're going to have a stagger recycler knocking things down here, and then it's going to chain recycle them with a tar pit and a wall. We're going to have a floor launcher and wall launcher shooting them all the way over here into our whatever tunnel this is. This is going to be the lower tunnel to the right. Then we're going to have a stagger recycler type outroom. So our lower tunnel to the right is going to be, if we go over here, it's going to be 2 sound walls, a wooden floor spike, a tar pit, 2 sound walls, gas trap, tar pit, wall lights to the right, a wall launcher knocking them back to the beginning of the tunnel, edited wall piece, broadside tunnel with ceiling drop traps on the ramp, a broadside tunnel, tar pit, wall light to the left, wall launcher. Then there's going to be a tar pit with 2 broadsides and a ceiling zapper. On our left tunnel, it's going to be a giant recycler with wall launcher, sound wall, wooden floor spike, wall launcher, nothing on the floor, sound wall, wall launcher, sound wall, wooden floor spike, nothing on the floor, sound wall launcher, wooden floor spike, wall launcher, nothing on the floor, sound wall launcher, ceiling gas. This wall launcher knocks them all the way over here, so we're going to have a wall launcher, nothing on the floor, wooden floor spike, and then a sound wall to the north of that. As we go up through the tunnel, there's going to be ceiling electric fields on the ceiling, a wall launcher shooting them back down here, a wall to the right of that. We're going to go over here. There's going to be a ceiling electric field. We go up the natural ramp. There's going to be a ceiling drop trap with a broadside tunnel with wall darts facing the south. There's going to be 3 stagger recyclers with tar pits, wall launchers, and ceiling electric fields. And that should be all the tunneling. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'll put some gameplay after this of the tunnel actually working. Remember to like the video, comment on it, and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys watching this and taking your time out of your day. Thank you very much. Adios, y'all.